Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I need to apologize for not being there today with all of you. Destiny and coincidence sometimes are stronger than our wishes and push us in taking hard decisions like that one I had to take a few days ago, deciding not to come. But my sense of duty and sense of responsibility of my job and of my country. With my company, I support the Italian government and public administration in e-government national program and implementing the Millennium Development Goals, especially working in the area of agriculture, microcredit. Well, that sense of duty for my job and for my country forced me to stay in Italy today for some work impediment. But quoting a French philosopher born in 17th century named Blaise Pascal, I have to confess that the heart has its reasons which reason knows nothing of. And today, if I look into my heart, I really can't find a valid reason not to be there with you. Anyway, I want to say that this is really a great honor for me to have the opportunity to address my statement to the Mumbai Educational Trust. And since 2003, has supported an annual internship for technical and management students from India at the United Nations of New York. And today, after 4 years of great success of this program and of great success of this career of those students, we are at the official launch of the ELICA Memorial Technical Fellowship linked with the Unite project, the Paperless Committee, in partnership with Mumbai Educational Trust, that's supporting the work of the committee on NGOs at UN and other important activities under the UN NGO IRI umbrella. Of course, now I could speak about the value and about the importance of this project and how the role of the interns in this process is valid and strategic. But firstly, I'm really not the right person to speak about that. Your distinguished guests from UN can do it much more better than me. Secondly, today I can't speak from a technical point of view because the fellowship program is being defined to honor my sister Elisabetta and her daughter Chiara Aquaro, a 4-year-old girl who died in a Tunisian passenger plane crash in August 2005 while I was in New York working with an MDGs project. Elisabetta and Chiara Aquaro Memorial, more shortly ELICA. And reading the inspiration of this fellowship, how can I stop to think about these fantastic interns of the Mumbai Educational Trust who have shown their sensitivity in memory of my sister and niece? Well, I asked why they did not think of naming the scholarship after a famous person. The reply was, each life is precious. The streets, the scholarships named after the famous people are a gallery. But we want to talk about a life unfulfilled. I'm really touched because of this magnanimous gesture of their proposal, but also for their great heart. And thinking about these students, thinking about these interns working so hard to follow their dreams for a better life, I'm quite sure that the world, much more than technical people, needs people like them, people able to love and to believe so strongly in dreams to follow. And your interns today have showed all of us how to do it. We must be proud of them and try to use this lesson for living in a better world, hopefully without wars, poverty, hunger and violence. This is my hope, this is my desire, and I'm sure this is also yours. But now it's time for you to continue enjoying this wonderful ceremony and for me to finish my statement. But before that, I want to tell you that I will come to visit you and your lovely country as soon as possible. This is my promise, and I will do it very soon, because after today I know I will miss all of you and your country too much, so I can't be so far from you for long. That's my promise. I also need to add in behalf of my family and myself that, inspiring of your fellowships, we are founding the ELICA Foundation to support Millennium Development Goals and also take care every year of some of these fellowships, looking at unlucky girls and young mothers. So I'm sure that in the next future we will find a way to work in partnership with MET on this important mission. But before concluding, I need to thank once again all your statement and interns and the Mumbai Educational Trust, its trustees and its management, and specifically I need to thank the founder trustee and vice chairman, Mr. Sunil Karve, for his generosity, his hospitality, and for his amazing work. I also need to thank Mr. Hanifa Mezoui, Chief of the NGO section of UNDESA, to always show us the best way to support the UN to achieve the Millennium Development Goals. And I want also to thank Professor Luisa Brunori, President of the International Observatory for Microfinance, that in only 3 days has been able to join all of you in representative of my country. Last but not least, I need to thank Mrs. Mina Su for her indefatigable job at UN, for the way she teaches her interns not only in the technical aspect but also taking care of their job from a strong ethical and moral point of view. Thank you very much, Mina. All of us appreciate and respect your important job for this with these interns. Concluding, I want to wish all the best for this first edition of the 2007 Annual Ministerial Review in the Innovation Fair, and once again, thanks all of you for honoring so much my family tonight. I will never forget it. Thank you very much for this ELICA Memorial. I wish all the best to all of you.